I just got my first CNC, carving and laser machine from 2 trees. I'm a woodturner and this type of equipment is completely new to me. Installation and handling the software and computer elements of this has got me a bit nervous, but if I can overcome that, this machine might just elevate my designs and unlock new possibilities for creativity. In this video, I'll show you how to set up the machine, give some tips and tricks in the software, and I'll do some testing. So if you're like me and only have your designs in JPEGs and not vector files, you'll see how to quickly convert a raster design to a vector design ready for the machine. Complete beginner stuff probably, but something I had to learn by scrolling through forums and other YouTube videos. I can see right away that this build is not gonna be very complicated, as there are only like 3 parts in the box. Let's get this thing up and running. To be able to use this machine, I need a file that the machine supports. These are called G files. Now you can download free and paid designs online, but the reason a CNC machine is interesting to me is to be able to use my own designs as well. But my design is in JPEG format and not G-code. To fix this when being a beginner and not very computer savvy can be a challenge. Before you can make a G-code file from your JPEG design, you need to convert the raster JPEG into a vector SVG file. I did some research and the best way seems to be using a professional software like Illustrator, but that seems very expensive and complicated. The only similar software I have is Photoshop, but it doesn't really perform that sort of task. Luckily, I found a trick that will let you do it in Photoshop. Let me show you step by step using my logo as an example. My Photoshop interface is in Norwegian, but I'll translate as we go along. First, let's open a blank canvas, 30 by 30 centimeters. Then I import my JPEG design. Now I want to draw over the design using the pen tool, but my skills are not that good in Photoshop, so doing it by hand is never going to work. But there is a way. You have to enable a really cool experimental tool that is hidden as default. Go to the preferences, then to technology previews, then you check the box where it says enable content aware tracing tool. Now you have to restart Photoshop. When you open it up again, you can see there is a new pen tool available called content aware tracing tool. Select it, hover the tool over the design, it will automatically detect shapes, and when you click on it, it will create paths over that shape. In just a few clicks, I have traced the whole design and made paths. Create a new layer, right-click and hit Fill Path. Then you have a vector layer you can export as a SVG file. But Photoshop won't let you do that without using a little hack. Go to File and Generate. Make sure that image assets are ticked off. Now you simply rename your new layer to something ending with .svg, and it will generate a SVG file in the assets folder of your project. Save the project to your computer and find the assets folder in the destination, and there is the file. Now you go to any of the free G-code websites. I used Easel for my testing. Click Import SVG file and select the file we just made. Then set your depth, bit and material, go to project and click Download G-code. I saved the G-code onto the memory card that came with the machine and moved the memory card into the machine, and it's ready to go. Let me do the test file that came with the machine first, and then I'll try my own design. After just one test on the plastic test piece that came with the machine, I was confident enough to try on a small bowl I turned. If you're interested in buying this machine, you get 10% discount if you use this code. You would greatly support the channel if you use the links in the description when getting your machine, as I get a small commission on each sale.